Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? How's everyone doing today? Sorry, I was incredibly prepared to start the stream this morning. I can't even begin to describe how prepared I was. And then some stuff happened with work, and it's just flipped my day on its head. But we're not going to talk about that. Good morning, Methman, Wayne, and Carrie. Methman, happy birthday, my dude. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. Have you had anything planned, or are you just chilling? What's on the agenda? You know what? I didn't even do freaking intro fighters. That's how unprepared I am. I was prepared, and then I was unprepared. I got unprepared. You know? Well, anyway, it's me and Wayne at the moment. So, we'll see who else is going to be around. Creek did say he wanted to play, but I don't know whether he's still asleep or what. So, 29 months. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I have a lot of stuff to do. Originally, I was just gonna, because I wanted to do 3 tours. Then I was like, I can only do 2 tours today because I have a meeting this afternoon. But then that's been changed, time-wise. So I could potentially do 3, but I think we'll just do 2 because I have a bunch of stuff I need to do. Things are a little bit hectic at the moment. I'll try and make it up to you guys by maybe having a little midweek stream. We'll see. My current to play games are Sims 3. We'll do at least one more stream of Sims 3 with our little Big Brother house. And then maybe some Hand of Fate. Hand of Fate is another game. It's something that Angry Boss got me. It's like a card game, I think. Just a normal day for you? Nice. Well, thank you very much for joining me and spending your birthday with me. I hope you have a nice day. You're woken up by the dog jumping on your bed and kicking you in the belly because he's clingy. Oh no. I was literally just going to message Meister and be like, you around? I know Miguel is probably working. Karik, I guess, is asleep. Sweet normally tells me in advance if he wants to play. Mazza, I think has school. Luigi is normally ready if he wants to play. Music's too loud. Too loud, you say? How's my Civ session last night? I don't really want to talk about it, Wayne, to be honest. You know what? Things are going pretty terribly, right? How was Civ? So we've been playing. So we started off by playing. Like, we were playing against each other in games, right? And then because it turned into like backstabbing and stuff like that, and we were like, we're just using this game as a vessel to chat. So do we really want to be like fighting amongst ourselves when we're just kind of catching up and chatting? So let's do team games. So we did start doing team games, and then we were winning the team games like really easily. So we've been cranking up the difficulty, and we're currently on Immortal, which is the second highest difficulty behind Deity. And I think I mentioned this before, but I have the worst spawn in the history of Civ. I have like a coastline with mountains on the other side of me. And if I go down to the south, there is like impassable rocks. So I can't like cross over. And to the north of me, there are 2 tiles of land that I could get through. But they were covered with barbarians. By the time I cleared the barbarians out, Gandhi had moved in and settled a city up there. So essentially I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cities. I try and settle on the other continent after a long, arduous thing, and I lose it. It goes to a free city and then ends up going to Hungary. I have managed to get another city up the top, which has got oil reserves, but yeah. Oh, Karik is good. Good morning, Karik. You still want to join? There's 1 spot left. But I was like, let's just do this. Toast tries to take over the Congo, and it leaves 1 city left, and he can't take it over, so you have to sue for peace. So basically the boys were like, fuck this, let's restart. And I said, look, we win these games by an absolute landslide every single time. This is the first time we've had a challenge. So, you know, should we at least give it a go? Like, win or lose? And like, oh, okay. And it's been tough. But basically, because all of my land was hills, so I couldn't build farms, I've had to operate on like a fishing economy. And you know what? I've done pretty fucking well for myself. I ended up having the biggest cities in the game, and I was pumping out production. So I was doing really well. And at the start, I was like, I'm going to go for like faith and try and do a religious victory. And Toast is going to do like army stuff. Claudia was going to do like other stuff. But I've my religion is spreading, but not very easily and not very quickly. So there's essentially like, I've taken over one of the civs in terms of religion, but the other civ has Judaism and Catholicism, and they're like incredibly deep rooted. So religious victory is looking unlikely. Toast declares war on one of the teams, which in turn, because the 2 teams were allied for some reason, they started a war. And basically, I'm rambling a lot at this point, but my army wasn't that good. My army wasn't that advanced. India had tank armies, like modern armies. So they were using helicopters, they were using tanks. I was using field cannons. But the only benefit was the fact that I'm incredibly difficult to invade. You cannot invade me from the south. It's impossible. Hungary keep trying. I have battleships. I have like fleets. I have all this stuff. They can't do it. But in the north, their tanks were kind of rolling through me. But I had the governor. That meant I couldn't be put under siege at the top. They basically rolled through, and they had a military strength of 1,700. My military strength was 300. They went from 1,700 to 800. I fucking halved their military strength. Like, it was insane. Like, it has been the Battle of Stalingrad, right? Like, they're throwing tanks, and I'm just like, I put the governor in, and he had the upgrade, so I could attack twice. So I had an encampment attacking twice. I had field cannons. I had a city attacking twice. I had all these defensive battleships, and I'm just taking out their tanks one by one. But eventually, they get to my capital. They take over my capital. Boom. We have to sue for peace because I'm going to lose my top city, and if we do that, there's no recovering. So we're at the current stage of I've basically been the bait for the team. I have completely obliterated the strongest army in the game without any resources from my teammates who were focusing on other stuff. I've kept the religious victory at bay by just pissing off Hungary. So I've basically, I'm just saying, I've been the martyr to the team that's going to be the ongoing victory, right? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, currently, Cloudy has a spy in my capital, or my former capital, I should say. Because my capital, like, it splits my empire in two now. So his spy is trying to neutralize their governor. I have a governor putting loyalty pressure. I have my spy doing loyalty pressure. And we just got a World Congress for him to grow in population, but lose loyalty. So our hope is that I can eventually get my capital back. And now that I have oil, Toast has oil, and Cloudy has like an army because Mongolia for some reason has no good army. We may be able to defeat Congo and then get through to India. But it's been a slog. It's been a slog. But I quite like the extra tactics we have to go through in order to get like a win going. Anyway, thanks for listening to my TED Talk. That was our Civ 6 game last night. Yeah, trade routes. Yeah, so I had lots of trade routes. I like my place was thriving. It's just I was going for religion, and because of my positioning, my teammates couldn't like really help me in the war. Hi, Dr. Rose. Welcome. What are my earbuds? They're just the default Apple earbuds. Is all I've got at the moment. I do need to get something a little bit better, to be honest. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Lee. 12 keys for my earbuds. Good morning, Meister. Yeah, they didn't take my governors out, but yeah, it's been interesting. I prefer this to just having a one-way slog, you know. We were playing Civ 6, Danny, not Civ 5. But yes, it was. Wayne was just asking about our game last night, but it was okay. Carson is oiled up. We're oiled up, Wayday. We're oiled up. I have an oil. I have oil in my within my Civ. I have 2 oil reservoirs to the north, and if I can just expand, then I'm gonna have so much oil. Toast has oil, and Toast only knows how to kill. That's his gameplay in Civ. All he knows how to do is go for domination victory. And because he couldn't get the early victories, it's been a bit of slow. But now, I think we're in a position to win. Yakuza, my beloved. Plenty of Yakuza music from the peeps in chat today. You've never played Civ? To be honest, I never really have either. Oh, flying heavy. I'm not good at strategy games. I enjoy them at times. Like I play through the campaign of StarCraft and stuff like that. I enjoy playing Advance Wars, like all these kind of games. But when it comes to the crunch, I'm not amazing. But Civ, I think, is really simplified. It's like I play Hoi 4 with Swood and Andreas, but when it comes to actually like winning the wars, I kind of rely on them. Like I know what to do, but when it comes to the fine tuning of everything, I follow their builds and everything. Like I can hold my own, don't get me wrong, but that's just because of the advice they've given me. Civ is a lot more simple. And it does give you like hints on what, you know, direction to go in and everything like that. But I think the harder difficulties are only hard because the bots get an insane amount of extra resources, which makes it very difficult. Which is how, despite us playing pretty well under the circumstances, India was able to have a solid religion going, having tanks, helicopters, spreading their culture. Like, we're actually under pressure. It's fun. It's not something I really play by myself. I just play with other people. Hello, Aham. But yeah, it's fun. Like, Arrows is bullet. What was I gonna say? Talking about Civ playthroughs is it's kind of like when me and Widow would talk about our Football Manager playthroughs. We talk about our you know, the career we had on a Football Manager save file. Could we Lucas this time? I just finished season 2 of House actually. Over the weekend, I absolutely binged TV. I did a bunch of stuff in Final Fantasy, but also I caught up with Invincible. There was a new episode out. Latest episode went hard. It was the best episode of the season so far. Caught up with my British TV shows that I watch. Murder Mystery and all that. God, what else did I watch? I watched Severance. And yeah, I finished season 2 of House. So I had a very chill weekend. I did stuff with family. I've not been around very much this weekend because family stuff. But yeah, obviously we finished Elden Ring yesterday, and hopefully we finish Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on Friday. So that's cool. So yeah, we can maybe start Metal Gear Solid 5 and yeah. It's funny, Sonny. I didn't mention yesterday actually, but when we were starting the Elden Ring stream, we were waiting for Ray. Ray wanted to start early. He wanted to start at 9 AM. Excuse me. He was the person who was the latest, and I got in, and it was Jordan, and I was like, "Said morning, Jordan," and he was like, "Sorry, I just need to turn Sandy's stream off," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then Sweet came in, and he was just like, "Twitch sucks so much. Like, I'm watching Sandy's stream right now." I think everyone was just watching your stream before starting the Elden Ring stream. That was funny. You satisfy your cravings with modded Terraria. Okay. You've been doing the mod that you showed me? We could do another playthrough with just us two, or whatever, if you wanted to do the Crimson stuff you were talking about. Because the other playthrough, we can just take it easy and just play whenever people are available, but if you want to, if you're in the zone, then we can always do another one for Crimson stuff and do Brain of Cthulhu and stuff like that if you wanted to do that simultaneously. This week, like this week I have to finish this book. It's a thick book, and that's how far I am. So I need to finish this before the end of the week because I've got to go in because other books that I've reserved are now available, and I only have a certain amount of time to collect them. So I have to finish that. And I also have to finish Final Fantasy VII before Friday, so I can just do the story on Friday. So this week's going to be a little busy. And obviously I got the twins this week as well. Yeah. Work's sort of messing me about in terms of timing, so yeah. The family are at season 3 of House, and you watched a lot. Oh, nice. Yeah, I just finished season 2, so no spoilers for anyone who's not watched it, but it was pretty intense. Death Stranding 2 release date got announced. Ooh. Is it this year? You already have a plan? Cool. Well, it should be more available. I tried to do a Babylon run on Emperor and Symphony. Yeah, the thing is, like, as you increase the difficulty in Civ games, because they can't really make the AI smarter, the AI isn't great on like the hardest difficulties. The thing that makes it difficult is the fact that all of their stats are just better. They get more gold, they start with more like units. I think on the harder difficulties they start with an extra settler, scouts and builders, so they can get a jump start on everything right at the beginning, and the amount that they amount of gold they get is more than you. Everything they get is at an increased rate, which is why any kind of wonders that you want to build, they'll probably do them first if they want to. It's, you know, you really have to kind of strategically think of how to do it. Really enjoyed the Elden Ring stream. Yeah. Just a bunch of guys playing Elden Ring and goofing off. I think the next thing I'd like to do is a Dark Souls 3 playthrough, seamless playthrough. Because now they've got the seamless mod. The same person who did the Elden Ring seamless card mod has done one for Dark Souls 3, which is like my favorite FromSoft game. So I think it would be fun to do that. Like, I have all these good ideas, like grand ideas of, oh yeah, we can do like a Knights of Gwyn plus Havel plus Smo kind of playthrough, kind of all of this stuff. But the problem is that getting all of like the equipment for it, you'd have to mod it in, and you'd have to mod your stats to be able to use it, and then that kind of defeats the point of the playthrough. Maybe I like the idea of an Abyss Watchers playthrough where we're all wearing the Abyss Watchers stuff. But also I like the idea of doing a randomizer in seamless co-op. I think that would be fun. That was fucking nice. Good morning, Muzza. June the 26th, 2025. Oh, damn. Nice. I enjoyed Death Stranding. It was walking simulator, but I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the weirdness. The gameplay was, like, unique, shall we say. Me. Yeah. Normal playthrough and then cosplay playthrough. Yeah. We could do it Abyss Watchers playthrough and then with all the stuff we get from that, do New Game Plus with the other one I talked about. But yeah. I think that's something that we can do. And the thing is, the game is nowhere near as long as Elden Ring, so... You're curious to try it? The thing I always say is that it's a game that's designed to be frustrating. A series that's designed to be frustrating. So you're always going to be in a situation where you are very rarely going to beat a boss first time. Very rarely. The only times I've beaten bosses first time are like when it's an easy boss, or in the games like Sekiro, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, where I've played a lot of the games beforehand, so like I know what the next games have kind of got to offer. But yeah, they're designed to be frustrating. They're designed to like try your patience. But if you can kind of focus and kind of like, yeah, learn from your mistakes, then it's a very, very fun game. Very satisfying. Hey Maniatix, how's it going? You just waking up? How much, how highly do we rate Pirate Yakuza compared to the rest of the series so far? Is it on level with, like, most recent games? Is it too memey? Honestly, I've not seen much about it. I've been trying to avoid spoilers, but interested in feedback. Suppose it's going to be weird, but it's enjoyable. Yeah, exactly. $20 of walking? That'll be a lot of walking. I don't think it tries to be anything different, right? It doesn't kind of say you're going to be... it's going to offer anything else, right? You want to throw thunderbolts from rain power from above? See, that's the thing. When you see stuff like that, you think, wow, this is so cool. But then at the start of the game, you've got your busted ass sword, and you're fighting against enemies that, you know, are two-shotting you. The greatest thing about those games is when you get to a position where you've got the stats you need, you've got the weapon, and, like, all of the bits and pieces that you need to create a character that is able to do that kind of thing. It's almost like you have to suffer before you can enjoy it. Great on gameplay, story-wise it's alright. Okay. Gameplay is boring until chapter 2. Interesting, so it's a bit of a slow starter. As much as Yakuza's become a meme over the past years. You didn't like the idea of pirates being the focus? I mean, I think it's interesting. I don't think Yakuza's been a meme. Yakuza's always been, like, very serious main story with memes on the side. That's always been... it's always been the case. So, it's not, I don't think it's become a meme. I think it's always been the case. Even if Ichiban as a main character is a little more light-hearted than Kiryu, I still think, like, the main context of everything is pretty serious. But again, it's how it's done. Like, I don't know how it's done in the pirate one. It's like Gaiden had an identical beginning. Oh, okay. So you get the whole playthrough to have your full Miracle loadout? Yeah. That's why I like Elden Ring. Being open world, you can usually get to the places you want to get to and get the stuff. So I was able to get like the builds that I wanted pretty quickly on all the different characters I've done. And when we've done seamless co-op, it's been pretty easy just for someone to farm something on a different character and bring it over. Setting is real hard sell. Yeah, that's the thing. I like to avoid it because I don't want spoilers. So it's hard for me to get how it's done, you know? Yeah, Sunlight Spear is... one of my favorite Dark Souls 3 playthroughs is when I played as, like, Nameless King on New Game Plus. Using the Sword Spear, using, like, all of the cool stuff. Marketing has been pushing the memes, though. It's become too unserious for you. I mean, this is the thing. When we talk about pirates, is it like pirates, or is it like, I don't know like what it means in terms of pirates. Are we talking like yar har fiddle dee dee? Because then it's kind of, how does that fit in? Boulder Heave? Alright, that was my favorite playthrough. I take it back. That was my favorite playthrough. I wish I'd recorded or streamed like at least my mid-air fight with Boulder Heave. Because it was dumb, but it would have been interesting to watch. Have for posterity, you know? You're dragging it out? How do you mean? Like, making it go on for too long? You're gonna get it on sale? Yeah. I've been a Yakuza fan for... When was the first one I played? 2018, I guess? 2019? I got Yakuza 0 when it was on Steam. So, like, I've played every game in the series. I've played all of the spin-offs and everything like that. For me, the interest definitely was Kiryu's storyline. And now that his storyline's pretty much come to an end, I do have to say I enjoy, like, I do enjoy Ichiban's storyline. I enjoy the Judgment series. Like, that was fun. Like, the concept and everything is fun with it. But, I'm not at the point where I'm going to be buying the games, like, at full price. You might try a Boulder Heave run? I see, I've not done a Boulder Heave run. Only the Pyromancy, which I had to use Boulder Heave for mid-air. But, yeah, I mean, try a Boulder Heave run. Every boss using Boulder Heave only. I feel like a lot of the characters are now getting older enough in Yakuza that that's why they've gone to Ichiban, who is slightly younger, but he's still older. I feel like they need to either do more spin-offs and like historical stuff, or something else, because these guys are like in their 50s and 60s now. Baseball man. Oh, you're visiting Japan in the summer? That's cool. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. This is a banger. Yeah, unfortunately, like, I'm in a position where I don't have an excess of disposable currency, and I don't have an excess of time. So, I'd love to pick up Pirate Yakuza, but at like 50 quid, it's a bit difficult. I'd love to pick up Monster Hunter Wilds, but at 60, it's difficult. You know, all these games coming out, I'm like, last game that like I bought was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because I really like Final Fantasy VII, and like I've been looking forward to, you know, playing more of the remake, right? And I only got that because it came out on Steam and it was on sale. Like, it was on sale when you could pre-purchase it, because obviously it's like a year-old game. I think before that it was God of War Ragnarok when it came to Steam. But like, I don't have the money to be buying games that are 50, 60 quid a pop and then take me 60 to 100 hours to complete, you know? Like, I just kind of sometimes want to play some DVD with people, or some Terraria, or some whatever, like some multiplayer games. But it's almost like when you play those games, it's, well, you bought this game, and this game costs you 60 quid, and, you know, you gotta play it. It's like, oh god, okay. You know what I mean? You're thinking of visiting Japan once a year? Oh. That's cool. Buy a merch, see a new prefecture city. That's cool. Do you have an idea of which place you're going to go to this year? Level of games for the transition tab is still gyrating. I think there's been enough, like, I don't know. I definitely was in the camp of I don't like the idea of it switching to a turn-based RPG when, you know. I get what you're saying. I think the games are really fun. The games still have the essence of it, of like what makes Yakuza good. It has a good story. It has goofy side stuff. I think there's enough in there that the change isn't as, I don't think the change is as jarring as I thought it would be. I was pleasantly surprised. We're doing Dark Ages, but it's expensive. Yeah, like 70 quid? That's insane. It's insane. Like, I have some games on my wish list that I wanted to get, but I didn't because it's just expensive. Like, Until Dawn, 60 quid. 60 quid for a game that's, what, 10 hours long? If that? Dave the Diver Yakuza DLC. I had not heard of this. I have Dave the Diver. And Carrie bought me that last year. That's a game that I want to play. Just fans just play Judgment. You're still in the mainline. I mean, do developers have, like, do they owe you? I don't know. It's difficult. It is difficult. Like, developers wanna make stuff, and maybe they wanted to do something different after doing the same thing for 7, 8 games already. You know, I can understand wanting to do something different. If it had flopped, then maybe that would have been, you know, the answer, that nobody liked it. But for me, it was a good game. 7 and 8 have been good games, and they've been well received, so clearly people like them, right? You don't like Judgment? I thought they were good. I felt like there could have been a little bit more detective stuff in there. I am a fan of, like, mystery detective kind of games. So I felt like there could have been a little bit more. I felt like it had a little bit of detective stuff and just mostly just a beat 'em up, but yeah. Central Japan? Okay. Sounds fun. Play it? Yeah, I will. I will. There's still a number of games that I want to play. But, yeah. What's Project Century? I don't think I've heard of that. It's another spin-off? Oh, okay. Oh, yes, of course. I saw that at the Game Awards. Yes, yes. Was it Game Awards or one of those game shows? Yeah, I remember now, yeah. I mean, to kind of talk about something else, Aham, to like play devil's advocate. When From Software was releasing games, they made Demon Souls, they made Dark Souls, they made Dark Souls 2, they made Dark Souls 3, etc. The gameplay in those games is pretty much the same. Get a sword and go fast. Get a big club and do big bonk. Or get some magic and magic your enemies. Roll around and dodge. You know, that was the bread and butter of the series. Then they released Sekiro, and Sekiro is completely different. As someone who played the games, bought Sekiro on release day, the backlash, like, there was a lot of people who adored the game, like myself, and lots of other people, obviously. But there was backlash of people saying the game was too hard, the game diverged too far away from, like, the roots. Why are they focusing on, like, parrying and deflecting when, you know, the game's always been about rolling and stuff like that? Developers like to try different things. They like to, you know, evolve, so to speak. If you don't allow developers to do that, then we wouldn't have games like Sekiro coming out. We wouldn't have, like, examples of games that deviate away from the norm. That developers are used to. And I think that's important to allow developers to do that. I do understand if you're not into turn-based RPG stuff, that the change is a bit dramatic. I guess as someone who enjoys all of those genres, it didn't affect me as much. But, yeah. Oh. Huh? You'd already done this one? Huh? Oh, I pressed... You joined for mission last stream. Of course, I thought I'd click this, though. I must have done any mission. Oops, my bad. Hydrate? I shall hydrate. Good morning, Angry Boss. How are you doing? We finish at the same time. We love it when we all finish at the same time. Big fan. Hydrate. I'm going to be caffeinated to the tits. Are we feeling macro or gear grinder for the second tour? Like I said, I couldn't really do two today because I've got stuff to do. You want me to hydrate for... Oh, okay. There we are, sir. I hope that meets your standards. Washington. Oh, I also need to play Split Fiction. I got Split Fiction. I'm super hyped for it. It's probably that's I when I said the new game, last new game I bought, that was a lie. I bought Split Fiction because genuinely like hyped to play that. I loved It Takes Two. So how was everyone's weekend? Did we do anything fun? Any news? Is it me though, or does It Take Two go on for ages? I know what you mean. I enjoy it. It gives the vibe of a game that you can pick up and play in like a little bit of time, but it isn't. It has a lot going on. Every time you think, oh, I'm nearly done, it's like, oh no, I've still got like this chapter and this chapter and this chapter. So seems my thing is lagging a little bit. I've played through it twice. And yeah, I really like it. I think it's amazing. I played it with Ray on stream when it first came out. I played it with G-Bats last year before. But yeah, I do want it's a long game, but I think that's good. I think they could like cheap out and be like, hey, we're gonna do like a 5-hour game, but it's actually like a time investment. And honestly, I don't think there's any part of the game which is particularly weak. Like I think it's all good. You wanna play It Takes Two, but friend play 2 chapters someone else and doesn't repeat them. Get it and play it with Karik. It only needs one of you to get it. You finished MW3 Remake, campaign in June. Nice. Oh, bad weekend. Yeah. Hi, Alicia. How's it going? Your PC's getting fixed. Coming back on stuff. Oh, nice. No PC for 3 months? How did you survive? They go for 5 sign after stream. Oh, nice. Did you win? I thought you play football on Mondays. You picking up your new PC next week too? Nice. What kind of specs have you gone for? You seen the new changes to the HR season stream mode? Yeah, Cora sent me a message. Apparently there's 2 group stages or something. I'm old enough to remember when there was 2 stages in the Champions League in football. Used to be a group stage and then the top 2 would go through, and then there'd be another group stage and the top 2 of those would go through the quarterfinals. And then it went into a pretty good format of last 16, and then now they've got this dumbass Yeah. People change things. I don't know. What's the general consensus from people regarding the changes? You don't know if Krieg wants? Oh. Ask him. It's like a good team game. Sunday and Monday. Damn. I need to get more active, but it's really annoying when it just pisses down with rain all the time. No sub medals. Top 50% of one div fights for their div against one. Wait, what? Top 50% of one div fights for their div against bottom div above? That sounds really complicated. I have to do a little bit more reading into that. Hi Reflex, how you doing? How's your weekend? Nice. That sounds good. Rust Riding was killed, so you need to play to get medals now. Interesting. I mean, it's iffy, but I kind of understand that. It's like that in sports as well. Like, you need to play X amount of games or minutes to get a medal if your team wins. But then also they have like discretionary medals that you can give to people as well. Yeah, I only saw the thing that said the dates and the group stage. So I guess I don't know the whole story. I have to check it out. Have a good Monday. Thank you very much, Equilibrium. Hope you have a great Monday too. I never even enjoyed it, but it was great. Are you feeling better now? First coverage your PC. Oh, your PC won't work anymore. Oh shit. What's the problem with it? Guess Trampoline is out of retirement. Should we have a recap of strong opinions? The Lash. The only games I see him play these days is World of Warcraft. He plays World of Warcraft. He streams it sometimes. Raptor is full-time employment. He posts pictures on Instagram of these really idyllic, like, mountainsides and... yeah. He's doing well. But I don't see him game very much. Steve moved back to Poland and his, like, full-time job. I don't think he games very much anymore. Ali is a rapper, singer now. So he's just making his music. He's not gaming. Emilio, barely any gaming. He's busy with work. Seal, busy with school or work. You kind of getting the picture here. The most active people in terms of gaming would be myself, Cloudy, and Toast. But even then, Toast is doing, like, working on his thesis. So, like, he games, like, once a week. And Cloudy is busy at work. So he games, like, a couple of times a week. To bust everyone out of the retirement home. You went and set 2 RAM sticks and the PC wouldn't start up. You sat for trying to figure it out. Oh. I wish I knew more that I could offer some advice, but I hope you managed to sort it out. Not having PC must be annoying. Stuffy knows you wish for a good recovery soon. Yeah, fingers crossed, man. Hope you and your PC are feeling better soon. I think people request what they want. People can request what they want. It's song requests, not request what CeeJaey approves. You know? If Toast? Yeah. Toast doesn't play. I mean, Toast and I played 6s for, like, up until recently, but I haven't played 6s for a few seasons now. I don't think he has either. But I mean, I played, like, we played, like, stuff like the finals together, and Overwatch, Civ, just random games, but, yeah. Bonk. The thing is, like, the thing that made us good. There was 3 aspects to it. This is gonna sound cringe, but you guys are gonna have to bear with me. One was the fact that everyone was fucking insane at their classes. Like, we pretty much had the best players on every class. That was why we were good, you know. Like, when you have the best players, you're gonna beat, like, you're gonna win most of your games, you know. Secondly, the power of friendship. But on a serious note, the fact that we were all, like, good friends with each other, and a lot of us have been friends for, you know, a while before this and stuff like that, it meant that when stuff went wrong, we were able to actually talk about it in a mature way. The issue I've had with a lot of teams over time is when something goes wrong and you try and point that out, people will react in a negative way. So you're like, hey Scout, like, you kind of overextended there and that left the flank open, and that's why we, you know, let the sniper get space and he was able to get a shot on our medic. And then the Scout's like, fuck you, no, it's not my fault, like, why was the social, like, the thing we were able to do was actually say, hey, you did this wrong. And yeah, sometimes we got feisty and people argued a little bit, but the general consensus was always people would actually say, yeah, okay, cool, I'm going to work on that. And I think that's an issue I've seen with a lot of teams, is that there's almost like a competitiveness within the team that people don't want to be wrong. And the fact is that we would play TF2 like lobbies together, like lobbies, TF2 Center, Pugs. We would just play TF2 together all the time, and we would play other games together. You know, we play Left 4 Dead, we play CS:GO, we play GTA 5 heists. Like we would get into Mumble before people use Discord. We get into Mumble like a couple hours before and play a bunch of TF2 together, and then we'd do scrims and demo reviews, and then after that we'd be like, right, who wants to like hang out and play GTA? I think that's just something with a lot of teams. It's almost quite mercenary. So that was the second aspect. And the third was that we actually put the effort in. A lot of teams just get good players together and they do the, you know, quota of 3 scrims a week and that's it. When we got into Prem, when we qualified for Prem and we had this good team and we saw that there was potential, we did map talks on every single map, every week. So if the map was like, there was 2 maps in that week, we would do like half an hour to an hour talking over that map. However much time it got till we were all on the same page. Then we would scrim it. We would scrim like 3 times a week. We were playing UGC, we were playing ETF 12, we were playing like every league and cup possible. And then we would go on to doing demo reviews. And we would sit there and we would go over the demo reviews all together. And a lot of people go, yeah, that's what everyone does. Everyone does that. No. What a lot of teams do is they'll have 3 or 4 people from a Highlander team sit down and do demo reviews and give feedback. We had like people like Thalash and Ali who were playing 6s with 7 and going and winning like international lands like I-Series and, you know, shit like that, going to Rewind. They were as like an integral part of the process in terms of going and discussing strategies and doing demo reviews and stuff like that. Like everyone was keen and everyone was on the same page. So that was what happened. We were good players, but we were able to like synergize well because we were good friends and we were keen. We put in the time. Like that first season, Chescott were a fucking good team. Like they'd won back-to-back Prem titles. They were the dominant team. So we were like, okay, we need to, you know, do better. We lost to them on Steel in the regular season. That was like our one game that we lost. One team we lost to against the season. So when it came to playing them, we spent so much time practicing Steel and going over, like the hours and hours we spent going over Steel, watching demos, watching enemy demos, like everything. And we still lost it again in the final because Toast missed map 1. But the fact is, like, we put in so much time to try and improve where we saw we were weak. And then Steel ended up becoming one of the maps that we were strong at. So every team had, like, a weakness. We always tried to, like, make sure we didn't have any weaknesses. So, like, when people ask me, like, I know you were joking, but, like, when people ask, oh, yeah, bring the team back, it's like, we could be as good, but we wouldn't have the time to, like, put in the effort. And that's the thing with teams. If you want to have a good team in TF2 or in any esport, you're going to make sure that mentally everyone's on the same page. You've got good players who are playing, you know, at a similar level, and that you put the time in. And that's the reason why certain teams do really well. It's why the Phaler team always does well. Yeah, they always do, like, well, because they scrim and scrim and scrim and scrim and they put in time and they go over stuff. Like, they put in a lot of practice. The reason why they don't win overall is usually because they change their roster so much and there's, like, a lot of conflict on the team. That's, like, the thing that's held them back. But when you have teams like STCK over recent years who have the same people who hang around and play other games together, and you keep those same rosters, and they practice, and they practice, and they stay keen, that's how you win. That's all it takes. It sounds very simple, but it's like a recipe that often takes a while to get right.
Whoa!
What the fuck? What is this song? Yo, is that my boy Fizzy? Thank you for the 56 months, bro. Sorry, from India? What? Catch me up. I've skipped a few pages here. What are you doing in India, man? You on a holiday or is this work? You're doing really okay. Just fancies a change of scenery. You're on holiday? Nice. Yeah, we were just discussing the changes in the Highlander. I'm still not completely on board with what's going on, so I'll have to do a little reading, I guess. Fail jump. Wasn't he trying? You know what, Fizzy? Let's not talk about it, man. Let's not talk about it. It's been alright. He's had his ups and downs. We'll see. We'll see. None of the way. All good. We're staying positive. It's the start of a new week. We're staying positivo. PMA. PMA. Oof. 33 times so far. Let's see if I've spent. Yeah, I mean, people have been analyzing signups for years, but it always. When it comes to the crunch, it comes down to how the season kind of starts. Until everything's like locked in, then we don't know. Added relegation to Highlander. I mean, relegation's always been a thing. division's always been a thing, but in between seasons, right? If you're a Prem team and you finish in the bottom, then you you get relegated. You get relegated to a lower division. If you win the Div 1 or high or whatever divisions they were called, then you get promoted into Prem, right? That was always a thing between divisions. There was always a little, like, it was always a little slippery in terms of if you won mid and you wanted to, you could apply for like a higher div or whatever. But the fact that there's like multiple group stages in its season where you can get promoted and relegated in between is a little different. Yeah. Spies. Oh, right. Hi, Goins. How art thou? Loving the holiday but doesn't stop you missing the ding. How long are you away for? We should meet up for a beer at some point, man. Right down the road. Oh no, Craig! Well, this is the thing. Whenever I'm trying to organize meeting up with people, it doesn't matter how close or far they are, it's always like just stuff. Life gets in the way, you know? You have Terraria on another monitor? Wow. This guy. Can't even focus on one MvM session. Like, there's loads of people I want to meet up with and stuff. It's just finding times that suit, you know? Coming back Saturday in 2 weeks. Nice. Love that emo, Gubbins. Love it. Oh my god, Gubbins, you're like this. You're like this. So Champions League, right? I'm assuming you know the bracket and everything like that. And my sister's fiance is also an Arsenal fan. And he was just like, so we're playing you in the next round, right? Because if Arsenal win, and Real Madrid win, then they'll play each other in the next round. And Arsenal are obviously like pretty much through. But Madrid still they have 1 goal lead and they've still got the second leg. So he was like, oh, we're going to be playing in the second round, right? Or the next round. And I was just like, yeah, it looks like there could be a chance. I said Arsenal kind of 1 foot already through. I said, but, you know, Madrid's still on a knife edge. I said, I don't want to count any chickens just yet. And he stared at me with like, I'm like, I don't want to count my chickens before they're hatched. I was like, it's a saying. You know? It's just... Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking a different language. Exactly. It was like that cat. I was like... And he was... I thought, really, man? Come on. Bloody Arsenal fans. His dad's a Millwall fan. Which I thought was really weird. I support Real Madrid because my dad does. And my dad supports Real Madrid because his dad does. Or did. Etc. I find it odd that, like... Yeah. But then I guess if your dad's a Millwall fan, you do anything to avoid it. A little slower in the head, bless him. Come to Norway? Or Denmark? I mean, in the summer, me and Jubats are planning to, like, travel around a little bit. So, depending on prices, could have a weekend in Norway. Should do this with like 10 stages so teams can capitulate free fall from Div 1 to low. That would be funny. That would be funny. Going from Div 1 to like the bottom of the entire thing. Yeah, no, definitely. We need to do a grand meetup. I think I mean I'd be down for going to Denmark and having a look. To see what the boys say, see what their summer plans are.
Ready to charge. Let's go, mates. I am ready. Who is not ready?
Arsenal will get bomber-clatted by Real Madrid. I don't know, man. Real Madrid is such a fucking weird team at the moment. Like, they play against Manchester City at home. That game was probably the best I've seen them play in like a long time, right? They hammer them. It could have been like 5 or 6-0, realistically. Like, it was that dominant. And then they play against Real Betis and lose. Then this weekend, first half against Rayo Vallecano, they do really well. 2-0 up, should be 3-0. Next thing you know, they concede a goal and it's like, huh. I don't know what it is. Like, I do know what it is. That's a lie. It's because we keep losing players through injury. And we end up with these situations where we're trying to find like a lineup that works, and then as soon as we do, we lose players. So you don't have Anthony, though. It's true. Like, I think on their day, Real Madrid, I think, can beat anybody. You can say that about a lot of teams, but I do think, like, with their strongest lineup, they can, they're like, I'm playing well, like, they beat any team. I need to build up my shield. Give me a sec. No, don't heal. Need to build up a shield. Oh my god. What happened? Oh wait, did you die for the shield? I'm gonna get some lunch. Alright, Reflex. Sorry, I think I saw your message. Enjoy your lunch, man. My brain's all out of place today, gang. I'm sorry. Luckily, I've got a squad of crack gamers taking me through MvM. Can I go full crit? Let's go full crit. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have a little cheeky full crit, shall we? jump. You just want to slay it? Same. Honestly, same. Joe. Ouch. Excuse me. I got no shield, I'm sorry. Okay, I got shield now.
Got a love ping spiking to 1100 più on DRG. I am going to burn Vodafone to the ground.
Yo! Dancy with the 93. Thank you so much. How have you been, Dancy? Other than having high ping. How has life been treating you? You want Vodafone to be burnt down as well? Why? A lot of Vodafone hate. They make you suffer as well? Wait, do you use them as your phone, as your internet provider? It's your ISP, damn. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you things get better sooner rather than later, but slow progress is better than no progress. Have you considered getting Xenoblade Chronicles X? You're a Xenoblade fan, right? That's coming out end of this month, I believe. Yeah, I mean, I had it on Wii U, but I don't think I ever finished it because playing games on the Wii U was different. So yeah, I'm excited. What ISP do I have? We have fiber to our area, yeah. So yeah, we have fiber up until like it goes up and down the street. So basically, if you want to have internet, like fiber internet, if it's with the ISP that has access to those cables, all they need to do is attach your house to the street line. I'm with a company called Tube. I get 900 up and 900 down. Which is the same as I had when I lived up north. What was it called? I don't know what the ISP was called. Oop. Can't reach you. Yeah. So yeah, it is annoying. Yeah, if your street doesn't have it, then you can't get like fiber internet. It's an issue. It's a UK thing. Like the infrastructure isn't as great as other countries, for example. But a lot of countries have that issue. There are countries like South Korea, for example, where the average internet speed is like a gig. But yeah, essentially you need your area to have have the ability to have fiber, and then once you have that, then you can look at places. This area didn't have fiber connectivity until like 2 or 3 years ago. What was the name of the country I was with before? I can't remember. The company. I can't remember where it was. It was. Yeah, you couldn't look it up online as well, like with different ISPs. Nice food. It's called capitalism, yeah. Yeah, it also comes down to like kind of like what Sue said with capitalism, like the privatization of some of the lines. For example, like some of the fiber lines can be owned by certain companies, but like they offer bad price. It's so very complicated. It doesn't need to be, but. What can I say? It sucks. I had to deal with really bad internet over the years. I've been blessed to have access to fiber for the past like five years or something. But yeah, I remember being at uni and having this internet that was so bad that if someone opened Facebook, just opened a browser with Facebook on it, no one else could use the internet. Like, You basically had to schedule when people were going to do stuff. Your BT have fiber to the area, but into the house. Yeah, we were with BT. When I lived with Cloudy, we were with BT originally. And then he looked into it, and I can't remember what the name of this company was. But basically, it turned out that we could pay the same amount and get like infinitely better internet. It's all good. We got a full squad anyway. We've been ballisting through missions today. Happy Mario Day? It's Mario Day. Let's go. It's a me, Matt. Chris Pratt's birthday. Still haven't watched the Mario movie. I haven't got any bubbles. Good. Yes, yes, good. Oh, auto mod. Ugh. It's if you say the word fucking before, like, a nationality or a race or something, then it thinks you're being, like, offensive to those things. I'd rather it has that, and then people can just, you know, deal with it, but, yeah. Sometimes it ends up with some funny situations where it's like, what did I say? People are like, you got auto-modded. I'm gonna screenshot that, sweet. I'm gonna get cancelled, bro. Oh, someone died. I'm running. Wait, F1's died? I watched some stuff about some of the testing, but... Hi, Hugh, how's it going? I got space next tour. It depends if anyone leaves. Potentially, yeah. Wayne's leaving? Okay, so Sweet can jump in. You have a night shift today. Ooh, good luck. I was never a fan of doing night shifts. How about you? I'm doing okay, thanks. I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. Basically, DNC is a way you can set up your Twitch so that if you were to rewatch this VOD, there is no music on it. I'm buddies with big music. If you listen to the VOD, there's no music in it. So there is a way to have Twitch do it so that you can hear stuff live on the stream. So you can hear me, you can hear the game, and you can hear the music. But on the VODs, you will only be able to hear me and the game. There is no music. You can select different audio channels and make it so that the music doesn't appear in VODs, and that bypasses any copyright stuff. It's a separate audio track, yeah, that doesn't appear in the VOD. So that way we end up being able to have some requests. It says Lee has to restart his PC after this mission. So good. Should have been a thing a long time ago. It's been a thing for a while. It's just, it's not even very complicated to set up, but it's not very intuitive if you don't look up a guide kind of thing. So. Did I spot a bison? He died. The thing was like really weird. Yeah, I couldn't revive you that quickly because the buster was there. Oh my gosh, this is chaos. You'd have one more stream, what would it be? Don't know. What would I add? Don't know. Thanks for the question, though. Probably go for another all-class one. Probably could go for another all-class one. Golden ham.
Now this is a rare piece.
Golden conscientious objector. I don't know. Something that everyone could use.
That works.
Moonlight butterfly? Let's go. Bow of Hell? Yeah, Bow of Hell, that'd be cool. Shotgun or pistol? Those are a common choice. Gunslinger, we want to be... Yeah, dude, I fucking love Thanos. Start worrying when I shave my head and paint myself purple. I actually have a thing. Am I planning to play the upcoming Doom game? I would love to. The problem is that it's very expensive. It's like 70 quid. I think it's the first game that's £70. So I would like to play it. When I will get around to playing it, I don't know, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a silk sling emote. I love it, but yeah. I have an Infinity Gauntlet. It's actually a bottle opener. It's I'm Thanos. I am inevitable. Australian gunboats. Gold shoes. I like it. Halloween stream sorted. Yeah. I'd have to shave my beard though. I'd have to shave my entire head. If you paint yourself purple, I don't think you need to tell us the story. Triple A's in the toilet. It's yeah. I think there is an issue with games being priced the way they are at the moment. We were talking about it like what, half an hour ago? Like there's so many games I would like to play. I'd like to play Monster Hunter Wilds, Pirate Yakuza, obviously Doom Dark Ages, talking about Death Stranding 2 coming out, all of these games, and it's like when they all cost like £50 to £70, that's an insane amount. Sue's no mod? Yeah. He's got the dirt on me, unfortunately. He blackmailed me. Still got TPI? Yeah. I need to do some randomizers. It'll be something chill, yeah. Oh my god, you've been doing the research into the song. God damn. You know a game we can randomize together? We're going to do Dark Souls 3, yeah. We'll do it. Don't worry. Current song is just song. Yeah. Oh, he's back. Let's go. This is a classic. Oh, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Oh. Me tonight, 'cause my feeling is just so right. Sometimes it goofs up a little bit when someone leaves. Hey Molly, how's it going? Is GTA 6 coming out this year? Do we actually know anything about when it's releasing? There we go. Good, how are you? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm okay. It's releasing tomorrow. And it's 50 billion euros? Holy shit. That's rough. Does Creek want to keep playing NG? Oh no, he doesn't. I thought he was multitasking.
Go, go, go!
Oh, right. I thought you were playing NG so that you could play Terraria at the same time or something. Q3, Q4. So, but it will probably release and it will be console only? I wouldn't be surprised if it's 100. To be honest. You playing DRG a few times? Yeah, I played a little bit. Little bit. I should use it for the same with the PlayStation. Oh, that's cool. It's nice when fan stuff gets appreciated by the devs. I think he's been playing Highlander recently, Diancy, so he's probably been a little bit more busy. Probably not enough time to play MvM. Playing a Reaper game? No. Can you give me the skinny? Because I saw some people streaming it, but I couldn't watch. And I saw people playing it on my Steam friends list, and I was like, huh. Slop. Listen here, Grandpa Slop. Alright. It's some sort of horror game? No, I right-clicked. I swear, chat, I right-clicked. Don't look at me like that, Wayne. It's like Lethal Company if you work for a Reaper company. Ah, okay. So more of the same, basically. Because there was Lethal Company, where it was like, go to a moon, collect metal, meet quota, otherwise restart. And then there was Content Warning, which was, go to planet, film stuff, get enough views, if you don't, you restart. Then there was that other filming one, which was like, go make a movie, film the aliens, make enough money, or restart. They can be fun, but then it gets to a point where it's like restarting from the beginning again is kind of boring. Headliners, yeah. Yeah, I heard it was like fun, but repetitive. It's more physics stuff. Oh, okay. me sort out my teleporter. Product refunded. Great game, no friends. Oh, what? Lethal Company or Repo? Yeah, I feel like a lot of these games, like, they're fun, but once you've, like, the first time playing Lethal Company and finding certain enemies and objects, and it's like, oh, you have, like, a crazy time, and it's super fun. And then the next time, it's like, that magic of it happening the first time is lost, but also, if it's the same environments and the same enemies, and you don't have those updates, it does get stale. And then once you're used to going to the harder moons, the harder areas, doing the harder tasks on all of these other games, and you fail, and you have to start from the very basic beginning again with no items and all that. It's kind of like the cycle isn't as enjoyable. Yeah, I've heard the mod scene is very good for it. More info about FBC on Friday. Oh, okay. Have to keep my eyes peeled. Hi, Redlegs. How you doing? How have you been? Papa's yapping. That's what I do. That's what I do best. Like, don't get me wrong, I think these games are fun. It's just, for me, they have like a lifespan. It's like Among Us. I could play Among Us loads, and I guess Among Us is slightly different because most of the fun of that was with other people. But, like, maybe in like some time I could play some Lethal Company with someone and have fun. But when the gameplay cycle gets repetitive, then it's rough. Power Mode was Power World? I don't know, like a lot less people playing Power World these days. We talked a lot about Power World when it came out. It was a bit much. Yeah. Became a doctor in the meantime? Let's go, dude. Broken ankle? Oh shit, that's bad. We bought a 540 hertz monitor. 540? That's too many hertz, dude. You're a share son. I don't know, congratulations on the doctorship. Just the usual. Just an average few months. Nah, I'm happy for you. That's awesome. Are you thinking of getting back into TF2, or is your time kind of taken up? You were saying Power was the Pokemon card? I mean, using the term game killer is always a little silly in my opinion, because you've now set a target for what you're planning to do, and often it's not the case. It's never going to be the case. I do think there are question marks around the use of AI and the use of likenesses that are incredibly similar to Pokemon. Shut up, Srid. I should make ship of Theseus a word that is banned on this channel. There is a power to explain the popularity because Pokemon games are recently on Blind and Broken like Scarlet and Violet. If that's a narrative that has been talked about, but personally I disagree. I don't think they're bland. The Scarlet and Violet were really, really good games. They were better than Sword and Shield. But people like to talk about the narrative. You, someone who doesn't play Pokemon games, has read messages online that this game is boring or bland or whatever. And that's now the narrative that you have in your head that exists, right? That's the problem in a lot of these discourses, is that people define a narrative is because of the vocal minority that they hear. People like Palworld because A, it was free. Well, no, was it free? No, it was cheap. And B, you could go around and like it combined aspects of a couple of different genres that people enjoyed. Like there's no issue. People like it. People like it. Like nothing wrong with liking a game. I don't think they're even technologically garbage though. Like, people point out stuff to do with, like, fogging in the game and stuff like that. That's present in every game. It's just so dumb. It's discourse for the sake of arguing. It's what we call confirmation bias. If my narrative is that TF2 is a bad game, for example, I can pick and choose all the things that are bad with the game. And I can even talk about things that are bad in the game that exist in other games. But it doesn't matter because I'm pointing out that it's bad in this game. Therefore, it's one of the reasons that makes this game bad. You come out broken? The only issue with the game was the fact that FPS wise, it ran like the FPS wasn't great in like handheld mode, for example. I do think there are that should be improved when you consider we have games like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, the Xenoblade series, etc., which are visually, like artistically well done. They look good. But, yeah. Focus up. Dude, are you kidding me? I'd buy 2 copies. People like to hate stuff because it's popular, and it gets very boring. It gets very tiring. I think I've got to the point in my life now where I'm like, just if you like a game, play it. If you don't play it. Like, you know, but there are people out there who, whether they are a fanboy of Microsoft, they'll shit talk Sony, and vice versa. If there are people who have a Steam Deck, therefore they have to shit talk the Switch. There are people who like Call of Duty, so they shit talk Battlefield. There are people who, you know, it's just this constant Team A versus Team B bullshit that happens. People aren't content with just enjoying media that they like. They have to shit over any media that is similar to them. And it's incredibly tiring. Having to listen to morons do this.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But it shouldn't be the exception to the rule, though, no. I don't think it is, really, when you consider, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild was a launch game and still runs and looks better than most games. So, there's plenty of games on the Switch which use its, use the hardware to its full potential. The problem with Pokemon games has always been the rush time frame in which they have to get the games out. Because the Pokemon company insists that it keeps up with the anime. Because they want their merchandise to be out. Why'd you hate me then? I'm not Pokemon. Yeah, there are a lot of people who just hate Nintendo. So they have to, you know, praise everything that Battle World does, kind of ideology. Oh yeah, people love to hate on woke DEI. There was what was the game? It's a game that came out recently. People were like celebrating the fact that it had lost players. Hey gamers, what woke game came out recently? Starfield? No. Avowed? No. Slop Simulator? Alan Wake? The split screen one? Split Fiction? No. I mean that is a game that people have been calling woke. Yeah. Anyway, there was a game that came out a couple of months ago and everyone was celebrating that I had lost, well, not everyone, these people were celebrating that I lost players, like, boycott of the game has been a success, like, you know, it's not in the top 10 of most played Steam anymore. It's like, you do realize how single player games work, right? Like, most people will play a single player game, maybe give it a couple of playthroughs if they're a big fan, and then they'll move on to the next single player game, like, but yeah, it's that mentality that. Oh, you guys got it. Yeah. Dragon Age? People complained about that, you know. Well, that's the thing, Aham. It wasn't so many people. There was one guy who posted a video about screaming about pronouns. And now so many people think that there is a lot of people who had that point of view. It was the vocal minority. The vast majority of people either didn't play the game because they didn't want to, played the game and didn't really care, or played the game and didn't like it for other reasons. You have to understand that social media is not representative of the majority of people who exist. Oh yeah, I mean the Switch hardware isn't the most powerful, right? But fact is that there are games that utilize it better than others. But there are like Steam community, what do they call them? Curators, I think? Or like community groups or whatever. And they're like, don't buy this game because it's woke. Like woke comments or something. Do you think if TF2 released today it would be considered woke? The woke detector, yeah. We're close to Gamba, yeah. Next wave is Gamba. Is TF2 woke? Demoman is black, so yeah, woke. Pyro is unknown. Woke. That's what people would say. That's what people would ironically say. Exactly, Carrie. It's like when people say, do you remember when games weren't political? When we were kids, they weren't political. Give me Metal Gear Solid any day. Give me a good non-political game. Huh? Reset the damage though. I need a nap. I'm too woke. I need a nap. Oh, God. If Half-Life 3 released and it had a collector's edition, and the collector's edition was just exactly the same, it was just the game, but it also came with a crowbar, and it cost $200, would you buy it? The crowbar isn't even fashioned after the Half-Life crowbar. It's literally just a crowbar from like B&Q. Like, like there's literally a guy whose job it is to just go to B&Q, buy all the crowbars, and just like tape them to the game. So that's the B&Q label on it, yeah. Would you buy it? One in 20 chance it's a wrench. It just crushes the game disc. You can buy the digital collector's edition, which just you get it on Steam, and you also get a PNG of a crowbar. Like, oh, is it an NFT now? It's literally just a PNG. Not everyone gets the same one. It's like, oh, is it like you have to try and collect them all? No, it's just because when you buy one, there's a guy who just types crowbar into Google and just picks a random one and sends it to you. Yeah, that's a good point, Vin. Like, this is what I mean. Like, when I was a kid, I was like, I love Nintendo, yeah, Mario, woohoo, you know. And then people would be like, Mario sucks, I like PlayStation. I'm like, woo, you fucking suck, dude. Yeah. You know, like, that's like a kid's thing. That's a kid's mentality. Right? Having arguments with kids as I got older about, like, football, you know. My team's better than yours. Like, I'm a grown-ass adult now. If my team win, great. If they lose, okay, cool. But I'm not gonna, like, get into, like, shit-talking arguments over this player or that player, you know what I mean? It's just kind of, if you don't like a game, you don't like a game. It's cool. Spending all your energy, like, bitching about it is odd behavior. Gamba time. We've got 6 people finishing. Excuse me.
Everybody ready? I'm moving this.
Time to get rich. You thought there was a fight between Mario and Sonic? See, like, I my first home console was the Sega Master System. So, I started off with Sonic in the early 90s. But then, one of my, like, best friends at school had a Super Nintendo. So, I would go around his house and play Super Mario and Donkey Kong Country and stuff like that. So, that's how I got into those games. Sonic the Slowpoke? I never played him, the Olympic Games one. I haven't played any of them.
Look out for that sentry buster.
So there's a summer one and a winter one. Yes, I am. I had noticed that from watching like 50 episodes of the show. You were good at fencing? How many different things were there in the game? right to the 100 meters. Why would you never drink coffee? I drink coffee, but coffee, like candy and stuff like that, I'm not a massive fan of. I finished season 2. Yeah. It's not like I dislike coffee flavored stuff, but I often find that they make it like, I don't know. Same with like banana. Banana flavored stuff I'm not a massive fan of, but I love bananas. Running, fencing, swimming, rowing, archery, shooting, swimming 28 times in the chest, hurdles, etc. Okay, so they're all based on real life events in the Olympics. Okay. Every Olympic event. Damn. There we go.
Out of my way! Out of my way! And even then, good luck, because I will have glued it to my cold dead hands. That works. Damn.
Oh, what's your name, you pretty little thing? He's nice. I will treasure.
Can find a studio version. Everyone got 2 boxes, not even a cheeky 3-boxer.
Very nice.
Black box is probably the best thing.
That there wasn't getting any lighter.
Alright, let's do Gear Grinder. Everyone else staying? It's alright, Reflex. These things happen. Mistakes happen. Aham, you need to really, like... I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. God, the chat is so purple right now. It's purple names, purple links. I'm like... Hey, Scarman. Where have you... I was going to say, it's been 2 hours and no Scarman requests? You're a slightly different shade to Creek's purple. At least on my screen, I think. Maybe. You gamed too much last night? What were you playing? You lost? What did you lose? Scamman doesn't request slop.
Ladies.
You take that back.
Go, go, go!
Good luck on gaming. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. You're trying to finish FF7 Rebirth. Ah, okay. I'm gonna have fun. Okay. You think I'm gonna be able to do chapter 13 and 14 in one session? Yeah, I played a bunch of FF7. I managed to do like side quests and won all the chocobo races and stuff like that.
3, 2, 1.
Didn't do it in 9 hours, but you failed hard. Oh, okay. You're pretty tired still?
Incoming.
God damn, 9 hours. Hmm. I'm going to try and do all of the side stuff so that I'm as high level as possible going into it, and maybe we can tweak the difficulty to make sure it gets done.
Sentry buster has entered the area.
Where's the money? Where's the 6? Here. This is a tune. Who requested this?
Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Just to unironically love Scooter. My sister and I used to laugh at the idea of this guy. He looked like he was in his 40s doing like these songs. You're like, just imagine if that's your dad. It's the most random lyrics, right? Dude's just MCing a bunch of random shit. There was one where it was like, is that a bird? Is that a plane? No, it's Gary on the train, or something like that. It's like, what? Just funny shit, man.
Play ball.
Must be Dave. Yeah, that's the one, that's the one. Oh, it was Wayne. There we go. Give a load of milk. Oh, shit. Yeah, Nasai is a tune as well. I'm not gonna make that. Fuck's sake! I can't even use the search function. Sell some, it'll delete some cases, I guess. I can't.
I'm giving you a bonus.
Not making that. My inventory's full, and because of all the robot parts I got from the previous tour, when you die, it redoes your backpack, and if you have too many, it forces you to delete stuff before you can actually do anything in the game. So I'm a little stuffed until I can do anything. Oh, I don't want to sell on the community market. Can't even delete it.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Oh my god, it won't let me delete it because I can't get it on the right fucking thing. Oh, this is... shit like this tilts me, man. I just want to play the game. To spend 45 minutes doing inventory management. I have one slot.
Let's go.
What coward is still not ready to fight?
I need to get a fabricator and
Feel good.
fill it up. I need to do a scrap bank or something.
4, 3, 2, 1. Alert. A tank has entered the area.
He fucking lags every time I decide to open my backpack. You should make enough space at least for the rewards from Expert. We back. Backpack expanders. Yeah, just being the same issue in like however many weeks. Does someone win anything? No, I just haven't done the prediction yet. Do it now, actually.
I'm giving you a bonus.
Let's go. Go, go, go.
Yeah, I think we're good. Who requested this banger? I don't know. Who did request it?
We're under attack. Protect this facility.
One and only, was it you, Mazza?
3,
Got you to thank.
1.
the hell did 15 go up here?
A tank has entered the area.
White girl music Monday? You are the whitest of girls I know, man. Mother. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the demo stop there. So I've got big scoops. So what's your plan, Scout? Are you gonna have another bash at Final Fantasy VII? Try and finish it before playing more Monster Hunter? You playing anything today? Yeah, maybe you need a little break after the long session last night.
Right now, get to an upgrade station. Good. I'm giving you a bonus.
Does the rest continue? It does, I'm afraid, Surfer Dude. It's been 4 months now, I think. Not good. And we didn't get anything on 2 cities today, so onto expert now. 4.5 months, damn. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Sue. That's why I don't use that one. I usually hold on to as many weapons as possible because then I use like fabricators, like the killstreak kits onto them so that I can use them in bigger killstreak kits. But yeah, it's just a very boring, an arduous task sitting there organizing everything.
3, 2, 1.
Let's waste them.
I think Jordan had the highest watch time for a long time. I don't know if he still does. No, it's your total watch time. Also, hi, Jonathan. And he goes 1 year back? No. Sweet hasn't watched. Sweet hasn't spent 5 solid months watching me the past year. That would be insane. It's total time. 3. No, it's the obsessed follower from Oblivion. Oh, you can do it yesterday. That's okay. I'm sure you'll be able to do it next time you try. You're probably just tired.
Another sentry buster has entered the area.
4 years ago. The buster jumped off the stairs to Goomba stomp your teleport? That's nuts. You got to go through all the stuff again in chapter 14. This is once you're asked to get back. Oh shit, you don't have an autosave? Yeah, it's kind of wild when you put it like that, Muzzin. Or people are like, I started watching you in school and now I have a wife and 12 kids. What? How? There's no autosave? Oh, that sucks. At that point, I just lower the difficulty and just get it done. Oh yeah, didn't you reset your follow, John?
Great, now head to an upgrade station. Good. I'm giving you a bonus.
This is one of my favorite boss themes.
Everybody ready? Let us move.
Darth Vader walking in.
Here they come. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get 'em.
Zip it up. Hi, Cora. The beam of heavens in the background. Yeah, that's called the outside. I have to show it to chat just so that you guys realize that there's more to than just silly PCs. It's called the aura.
Thanks, Doc.
Final wave. Sounds scary or void? Dude, the graphics are insane. And there's so many quest lines. If you don't go outside, then you're kind of locking yourself into one playthrough, and it's kind of boring. You miss out on a lot of the content. You can only play the game once, so you might as well explore all the content while you can. Is the content any good? Dude, it's amazing. Best content. So much variety. Give you an example. So there's like an infinite number of romance choices. You can get like, you can do radiant quests that are repetitive, but they give you consistent currency, and you can use that currency to spend it on whatever you want. The glare is annoying. Content sucks and it's pay to win. How bad is the grind? DS3 level or worse? I mean, the grind depends on whether you get like the deluxe edition or not. If you're lucky and you get a deluxe edition, then basically you start the game with loads of benefits. You don't really have to grind for like currency, so it makes a lot of stuff easier. You basically have other characters' power level for you. But if you just have the regular edition, you have to do a little bit of grinding. I'm gonna play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Probably not. I have the first one from the Humble Bundle, so maybe I'll play that one. But the second one's relatively new, right? And not really looking to buy anything brand new at the moment. Banger. This is a good one. I told you I heard the first time Rihanna, like, music was played in the UK. I remember I was in the car. I think I was coming back from the airport with my family or something, and we were listening to Radio 1. And they were like, "Oh, so we've got this new artist that Jay-Z has discovered. This is her first song, first time playing it on the radio. She's called Rihanna." And it was a Ponder replay. Yeah, but the thing is, Jordan, you don't get to pick which region you start your game in, and some regions are just better, you know? You start off with more buffs. Good romance options are limited. Creek just getting hit with the shade for no reason. I feel like if the regular edition players bundled together, they could force the deluxe edition to give up their benefits. Yeah, I mean, the economy of the game is pretty fucked, but unfortunately, like, deluxe edition players have all the control. There are more regular edition players though, so who knows? He's C-130 soldier running the airstrike. Let's go. This is a Scowman request, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure he's requested this one before. In Power Drive. Oh, it wasn't Scowman. What? You requested this one before, I swear. Thank you for the 60 bits, Gary. That is a smile. What's taking so long? Put us in a server. I know this girl? What do you mean? Hey, Fortinex. We are existing. Winning is a stretch. Mara? Crow Country? Oh, shit. Yeah. I see it. Love Crow Country. Love me crows. 8 zombies. Nuff said. Come on, game. Right a server. The mission was quicker than the search. Oh my gosh. The fuck is that? Is it the little girl from Fear? It's either that or the Onryo. Fear? Oh, it's Fear. I like the Fear games. Game? Unbelievable. Oh, someone's messaging me saying that the MvM queue's not working for them either. TF2 server status. Servers might be down, gang. We're detecting problems with TF2 that began 20 minutes ago. Yeah. I guess we wait. Thanks for the 60 bits, Aham. Don't have patience. Oh. Windows manual. What the hell? It's town service because they knew today would have been the day. Right, Spindle? Today is the day.
Let's go.
Washington again. What do you guys want to play?
Move. Teleporter coming right up.
I was replaying the servers went down last second. Yeah, that was last week, right?
Sentry going up.
Bring me metal mantle fight.
Louis not ready. Teleporter going up.
Well
Hurry up,
done.
boys.
You've all made Saxton proud.
Whoa!
Packing up.
I died to my sentry rockets. other side, aren't we? No, we're on the right side. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Building the sentry. Y'all ready?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I cannot wait. Moving out. Come on, get.
That was an abrupt end. Oh my god. I'm so mad. I was trying to pick up my sentry, but the bullets kept pushing me back, so I couldn't pick it up. MvM noob. Is this guy even MvM? Owned by bullet. Sorry, team. Sorry, sweet. You're all tabbed? Yeah, I saw the buster was gonna blow and I saw you weren't moving and I'm like, yeah, he's gonna die. It was only you who died, everyone else survived. Heal me, Sword! I need healing! Okay, that time I killed mortals. Hey, now
Have a fantastic Monday.
53 months. Thank you. Fantastic Monday. I hope it's going to be fantastic. Kills even ask for heals. I need healing. Killing your own medic to own the libs. We go again. No one else requested songs. We're just gonna listen to this. Oh shit! I should get a thingy. Uh, 6 minutes is the limit.
I'm moving this.
No, I upped it to 6 minutes now. A couple of months ago. Yeah. So you can request songs that are like up to 5:59 or whatever.
The robots are here. Protect Mango.
So tired, you guys are gonna request some more. Scatman needs a break.
I'm moving this. That air wasn't getting any lighter.
Let's get over it.
Sentry down. Dispenser down. Sentry going up. Backing up.
You can reach that corner. You got over your gamer burnout? You gonna play Pirate Accuser later? Oh, nice. You were talking about that earlier in the stream.
Scouts are going. Erecting a dispenser. Moving out. Go on, hit. You're all right, Doc.
Yeah, let me know what you think of it. I'd like to hear your feedback as well. Yeah, we were just saying about price of games. If it was cheaper, I'd probably pick it up and play, but lack of money and lack of time is causing issues. I definitely like it. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably wait for a sale.
Scouts are going.
Just looks at me and destroyed me.
Much obliged, partner. Building a sentry. That was getting heavy.
Like if I had unlimited money, unlimited time, let's say I was streaming full time every day, right? 8 to 10 hours a day, and I could buy whatever games I want. I would have bought games like Metaphor Fantasio, Until Dawn, Monsanto Wilds, Pirate Yakuza. I bought all those games at this point in time. Spray turn around. He spent 70 grand on Steam games? Holy shit. This isn't finished, is it? Nah, we got desperation after this. Come to the pit of doom. You just thermal thrust land on them to stun them. You can bust it. You can do it. I'm going to upgrade.
Pyros are gone.
One wave down.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll be back.
Bloody coming.
I'm giving you a bonus.
Thanks for the ride, partner. Everybody, century going up.
Which DS3 bus is this?
Moving out.
This is the Parkele bus.
There wasn't getting
Garnished, you are dead.
4, 3.
That's the bus. It's the best accent I can do, I'm afraid.
cowboy up. I'm moving this.
Did you do everything you needed to do in My Summer Car yet? You said you had like a one that was like a RNG gamble thing. Third imposter? I saw that.
Mighty robot.
Healing the robots and then being like, oh no, I was trying to Uber home, I swear. trying to murder me, chat. He's betrayed humanity. You did the gamble one, now you're just missing a few which are really hard to not fair. Oh, okay. Another buster?
I'm moving this.
$10,000 can you run? Damn. Oop. You're making him bullet resistant. Can't kill him.
How'd that plan turn out?
Hey, 90. Remove song 5? Okay. The one that you've requested. Done.
Moving out. Sniper.
Multiple tanks. Stop them!
You're all right, Doc.
Stop pointing at me.
Sniper's a goner.
This is gonna be Jordan's Joker art. First we call him J-Dog. The Peepo points begin.
That worked.
Dear, oh dear. Alright, let's go. One more mission. Let's go fast. How long is the queue going to be there? Oh, pretty quick.
Go, go, go! Ready. Get going!
It's a banned word. I need to pee as well. Let's go fast, team. Come on. Otherwise I'm going to piss my pants.
I'm ready.
Well done. You manned up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm some branded pee bomb. It's not my kink to piss my pants, but I must MvM. But I lost my train of thought. But I have to MvM. I must MvM. Whoa. Oh, I'm burned. Whoa, what was that, Byron?
I'm giving you a bonus.
This is the music from the goat.
Let's get him.
A dragon goat. Control got an update with a new mission with Kojima. Probably to link him with Death Stranding 2, maybe? I'm sorry, did Wayne mess up an emote? Chat, you know what to do. Emote fail. Look at this dude.
I'm giving you a bonus.
Everybody ready?
Defend our honor!
as the twin princes. Spending a lot of time on Washington today. Normally it's LA.
Knuckleheads ain't even worth the effort.
Ah, I'm gonna get fisted.
Still good.
But we're not done yet. Good. I'm giving you a bonus.
Good kind of fist. You know what? No, I leave that. I leave that to your imagination. Isn't there something about Diddy and a YouTuber? I was scrolling a little bit through Twitter when I woke up and I saw something.
We're under attack. Protect this facility.
Go on, hit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do wonder if we're going to hear everything about what happened in those places. I'll have to check it out. I've been meaning to go back to Control at one point and play all the extra stuff that I didn't play. So if they're adding new content, then that's cool.
Let's go.
I don't know, no, we still don't have Alan Wake 2 or Alan Wake Remake on Steam, right? So I'm not holding my breath.
Protect Mancold.
You played it on console.
Eat my dust.
Because Remedy's owned by Epic, right? So I think that makes it now and impossible for it to be on Steam. There's another one. It was in game previously but only for PS4. Ah, okay. So nothing new then, just formerly exclusive content. One more wave, and then it's Gamba time. Don't think Epic owns Remedy, but it's a publishing deal. Oh, okay. Alright, so then there's hope for like Control 2 coming to Steam then. Yeah, I remember Soul Calibur 2 had 3 different versions. There was GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. On the GameCube version, Link was a playable character, but on Xbox they had a different character. On PlayStation, they had a different character.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Eat my dust.
If you want HUD, exclamation mark HUD in chat. Gives you a link. Yeah, if you look at the link there, exclamation mark HUD, it gives you a link to download it. Thank you, Creek. Yeah, no, I do. Like, these days we get the same game, but like different graphical fidelity on different consoles, right? But yeah, there used to be different versions. I remember playing Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Master System, and then the Sega Game Gear and the Sega Mega Drive versions. They're all different versions. Ubered snipers. Killing. Prediction time. Y'all ready?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
This is it. The last wave. Defend the facility at all costs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get him!
Oh, really, my friend? That's interesting. Oh, really, Nano? That's so sad. Yeah. Yeah, the games industry is in a position right now. It's in a position. Things could go different ways. I think there are companies still putting out good games and doing the quote unquote right thing, but there's a lot of companies not doing that. Yeah, like that's such a weird thing. Like, you know, like movies don't make money these days. Legally on paper, they don't make money. Like, they offlay their costs to make it sound like movies never make money. So if someone is paid by like profits made from a movie, they don't get paid basically because movies never make money. It's messed up, dude. Yeah, I watched a really interesting video that kind of explained it all. Like, that shit shouldn't be legal. Thank you, we're getting close. We haven't seen an Aussie for a while. It's been a hot minute. Get that sniper. Yeah, exactly. It's all just a way of like making it so that you don't have to pay what you need to pay. Nothing for me. Damn. We really out here struggling. We really out here struggling. GG's gang, thanks for playing. I could only do the 2 this week. Hopefully next week I'll be able to do more. But I appreciate you joining me. Need to tidy up my backpack a little bit more so I got some space. Or get some more backpack expanders. That's probably the correct choice. Creek is correct. Yeah, thanks for gaming, guys. Sorry I can't do mass. Would like to do 3 tours as a standard, but you know, wait for the song to finish. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. The plan for this week. So Friday, I'm gonna finish Final Fantasy VII. Might be a long stream. I don't know if I'm gonna stream any other days this week. It may be that I take a little easy, but I don't really know. Like, I do want to do another Sims stream just to kind of round off the Sims stuff we were doing. So maybe a short stream. And as for the weekends, like, I've not really spoken to anyone about doing Dark Souls 3, so maybe that's something for the future. But yeah, as always, just keep an eye out on Discord and everything. I'll post if I go live. But yeah, more than likely, probably we'll just play Final Fantasy. And yeah, once we finish Final Fantasy, then we'll look at, you know, maybe doing stuff like Dave the Diver, doing stuff like Dark Souls 3 randomizers, seamless co-op, Metal Gear Solid 5, stuff like that. This is Finger 11. And this song was in 1080 Avalanche on the GameCube. That's it. That's all I've got for you. Take care, guys. Have a great rest of your day and have a wonderful week. Bye.